Hey y'all, just coming downstairs. It is hot upstairs. Heat does rise. My science teacher was right about that. It is day 4 of no power, no AC after Hurricane Beryl hit us in Houston, Texas. Um, the windows are closed because, sorry, the lighting is a little bad, but the windows are closed because it is so hot in here. I am sitting by some portable fans. I didn't know those existed, but it is a thing. Thank you. My friend Jesse hooked me up with those. They were originally at my mom's house, but I stole them back because she has power now. I want to address, I know it's the travel channel, but I want to share my experience going through the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. Um, if you're planning to take advantage of those, cheap hurricane season airfare and resort fees, by all means do that. I definitely take advantage of it. I traveled extensively throughout the Caribbean and Mexico during hurricane season, but I want to share my experience so you keep in mind that you really need to take a look at the forecast, make sure nothing's forming in the Gulf or the Atlantic on your way there. I have 2 friends who are actually stuck on vacation now. One's in a resort and one's at a villa, and those are in less developed countries with less stable infrastructure. So I'm not sure what the port looks like. I know they do not have power and they are not having a great time on their vacation, and they can't even get flights home. So just keep that in mind. My fans are really helping me out. Like I said, I took them back from my mom. Thank God she has power now. She's elderly. I didn't want her stroking out. Um, I wanted her to have a phone to reach out for help should she need it. So I gave her chargers. I gave her these portable fans. And now that she has it, that's a relief. But while I was over there, I saw my mom about to heat up some food, and I said, "Where'd you get that food?" It was from the freezer, and I was like, "Yeah, that's neither frozen nor cold anymore. Just go ahead and throw that on out." So, luckily, I brought her food from the hospital. I work at a hospital, so I knew it was safe. I remember a few hurricanes ago, I worked at an emergency room. And in that one emergency room for 1 week after the hurricane, we saw 300 people from food poisoning. So while people were just, trying to get out their house, escape the heat, escape each other, just being bored with no Wi-Fi, no TV, they're just like, let me get out and enjoy some sense of normalcy. Well, they forgot that these restaurants, as just like us at home, lost power at some time. And while they have AC now, the food did go through a period where it was not refrigerated. So there's a lot of food poisoning going on out there. I also didn't want my mom traveling on the roads. Getting to a grocery store is dangerous. The intersections have no lights, there's no power. So no one knows what to do with these 4-way stops. And its tensions are kind of high. Also, if you just go into the grocery store is a hassle, right? So you have to travel miles to find a grocery store that's open through those dangerous intersections. If you find one that's open, there's a line to get in. There is no credit card, so it's cash only. There may be a limit on what you can buy. And I understand all those things are needed, but it's just a lot, especially for my mom. So I brought her food. And I know the hospital didn't lose power. I know their fridge stayed, on, so the food is safe. So I'm using that to take food for her and myself at home. The hospital, honestly, working there has been a godsend during this time. I can escape the heat and go to AC for a few hours. I can charge my devices. I can charge my phone, my laptop, but also just for community. Even though I get a little charge from my phone, I have no 5G, Wi-Fi, or anything. I can't find any updates as to the weather, as to the status of anything going on. So it's really word of mouth. The updates I'm getting are honestly through work and through coworkers and just sharing tips and tricks on how they're coping, what's going on. I can Google at work. I can just get updates. I can file an insurance claim, make phone calls, because even at home, with a little bit of charge, there's no reception. So going to work has really been a godsend. The resources are just depleted. I went to Lowe's, I went to Home Depot, multiple locations over the last 3 to 4 days, running to the same people, same strangers, just going from store to store. I ran into one lady and her dog at Lowe's. She didn't find what she was looking for, neither did I. And I ran into her again down the street at a Home Depot. So we're just going door to door or store to store trying to find things. I see that shipments are coming through now. Stores are getting truckloads in. So that's good. I have flashcards. I am studying my textbook. I'm studying for an exam. So during the downtime, with no TV or no Wi-Fi, I'm trying to make the most of it and be as productive as possible. I am studying. I am working on the house, and by house I mean trying to clean up the debris in the backyard and front yard. There's shingles everywhere. The roof is a mess. The fridge, lost hundreds of dollars worth of food in the freezer, in the fridge, and the wine fridge. That one hurts. The wine fridge had wine stocked up from our trip to Italy. We brought wine back and we had wine shipped back, and the chilled wine is gone. So that one hurts. We are staying tonight at a friend's house because I can't take it anymore. We try to tough it out, but I forfeit. Another thing is, while I can tough it out maybe a little bit more, I have a dog and he has 2 heavy fur, shepherd coats. So I can't risk it. He was panting really bad. He looked really bad. One of my coworkers shared that their dog passed away, and I know heat didn't help that. So I got home, rushed home, and I threw water on my baby Sully, and he was panting really hard, but the fans have helped. So I'm definitely going to take him out tonight. Been going on staying in the car as much as possible, with keeping in mind that gas is hard to come by. So anytime I see gas, I stop and get it. It's funny because at the gas station, there's actually less cars there and more people filling up gas cans because that's powering their generators at home. I do not have a portable generator. Even if I did, it doesn't turn on the AC. It's still going to be just as hot. Today, I can't even open the windows because it started raining again. So now it's really stale air. It's storming. I heard that the linemen came to fix the transformer that's affecting our neighborhood. But just as they arrived to fix the transformer, it started thundering again. So we'll see what happens with that. I know that it is rough out there, but I appreciate all of the people coming in from out of town. Those workers, hundreds came in. I saw license plates from Colorado, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Louisiana, all coming to support us in Houston. It's just a lot. I know we have major infrastructure down. Like, it's not just a loose wire or something. Transformer was literally down and in the road. There were cones blocking it, or surrounding it, because it's just a situation. Trees on top of it. It's a whole thing. So I know it's day 4 and they're working on it, but I'm appreciative and I just hope they get it done. Just hate that it's thundering right now. So I need to go back to throwing out food. I do not know when the city is coming for trash pickup, so let's hope that soon. It is already starting to smell, so I just need to get out of my house. I am going to post more videos on my aftermath update, and there are videos coming of the experience during the hurricane. So that was fun. It was pretty scary. I had to stop taking video during the hurricane because it got real sketch. I had to get away from the window, but thankfully we are safe. While the house has damage, shingles are everywhere. The siding is peeled off the house. It's for the most part still a safe structure. So we're okay, and we're counting our blessings. But y'all stay safe out there, and I'll update you some more. Take care.